Hi, today we are going to discuss about the Azure Kubernetes Services cluster. As we all know, Azure Kubernetes Services need to increase or decrease the amount of computer resources. As the number of application instances we need to change, the number of underlying Kubernetes nodes may also need to change. We also might need to quickly provision a large number of additional application instances, wherein in that the first one is manual scale pods or nodes, where we can automatically as well as manually scale replicas and nodes to test how the application responds to a change in available resources and state. Manually scaling resources also let you define a set of amount of resources to use to maintain a fixed cost, such as the number of nodes. To manually scale, you define the replicate or node count. The Kubernetes API then schedules creating additional pods or draining nodes based on the replica or node count. While scaling down nodes, the Kubernetes API calls the relevant Azure Compute API tied to the compute type used by the cluster. For example, clusters built on VM scale sets, the logic selecting which nodes to remove is determined by VM scale sets API. When we talk about horizontal pod outer cluster, Kubernetes uses horizontal pod outer cluster to monitor the resource demands and automatically scale the number of replicas. By default, the horizontal pod autoscalers checks the metrics API every 15 seconds for any required changes in replica count. But the metrics API retrieves data from the coverlet every 60 seconds. Effectively, the HPA is updated every 60 seconds. When changes are required, the number of replicas is increased or decreased accordingly. Horizontal pod autoscaler works with AKS clusters that have deployed the metrics servers for the Kubernetes, all that. When you configure the horizontal pod autoscalers for a given deployment, we need to define the minimum as well as the maximum number of replicas that can run. We also define the metrics to monitor the base of any scaling decisions on such CPU usages. So this is what the complete understanding of our Azure Kubernetes Service clusters in reference to this. For more details, please reach out to the contact details, which will be posted in below to this video. Thank you.